This is Sarah, and this year I've been working on a project that I call Shibon. And Shibon is all about sensing and indicating intimate aspects of our physical state that would otherwise go completely unnoticed. And in my case, this particularly has to do with my level of arousal. In order to pull this off, I had to create a platform that could network multiple wearable devices together and make sense of data coming in from different types of sensors to tell what's going on and when my body crosses a particular threshold that actually means I'm turned on. The primary platform is a board called the Pulse. I chose to house this board inside of a backpack because it's kind of centrally located on my body. And the backpack more or less turns the Pulse into a wearable breakout board. There are jacks located around the outside of the backpack that you can plug individual wearable augments into, and the board is responsible for sending and receiving data as well as logging it. The other half of the primary platform is a arm-mounted user interface that I'm calling the Pop Girl, and it acts as a status indicator for all of the things going on throughout your body. You could think of the two parts of the system as the computer tower and the computer monitor. And I'm going to show you them working right now. Yeah? This is Sarah, and I have the Pulse Pack on my back. And currently there are two things plugged into it. Down at the bottom here, at the tip of the heart, I have the Pop Girl interface, and then on the left side right here, I have the sensor from my propeller pasties plugged in. And I'm going to use that sensor to demonstrate to you how the input will display on the user interface once it starts receiving values. Since this is a IR distance sensor that's worn on the nipple, once it starts sensing something, it's going to change the color of the little robot girl's boobies. So if I move my thumb closer to the sensor, it'll light up. If I go far away, it'll go back to being transparent. The thing that makes this interface pretty awesome is if you touch it, it'll take you to a specific menu where you can click on the thing that you want to check out in detail. And you can see the actual value received by the sensor down at the bottom there. And then if I want to go back out, I can poke the nipple and it will take me back to the menu screen with all the body parts. Once I finish building all the other peripherals that go around the exterior of the backpack and it's fully loaded, I'll be able to monitor all the sensor values on the screen and know exactly what's going on with my body at any point in time. Core system's working. In addition to receiving data, there's a performative aspect to these augments as well, because I said sensing and indicating, right? I believe that all this technology that we're creating for ourselves as hackers and makers can also be used to add another layer of self-expression and individuality to everyday life. So the other challenge of this project was to figure out exactly how I wanted to manifest that data that I'm receiving from my augments. So this summer I've created a pair of whispering panties that vibrates my nether region with sound waves at a volume equal to my heart rate. And that augment is called the Beatbox. I've created a pair of pasties that senses nipple diameter in order to spin propellers on the outside. I've created a hip-squeezing belt that has two winches mounted on either side of my pelvic bone, and they're responsible for ratcheting my butt cheeks apart to an amount equal to the temperature between my thighs in order to produce thigh gap. While I was working on this project, one of the byproducts that I think was very important is that it got people talking about unconventional engineering problems, and because of this, it also kind of covertly got them talking about kinks and sexuality and pleasure in a way that was kind of human and relatable, but also kind of detached from whatever part of that feels taboo. What I'm aiming to achieve is encouraging a more healthy, general, approachable dialogue about sex amongst humans. And I'm hoping to achieve this using technology and engineering. In closing, I'm gonna get back to work. If you're interested in any of the augments I've created or want more information about the project in general, then check out any one of these videos around me. They're cool. And yeah, as always, keep making awesome things out there, and thank you for watching.